Adopt Me have tons of problems. In today's video, I'm going to go through the top 10 biggest problems in Adopt Me. First of all, I'm going to go through the problems that Adopt Me team has to fix. The first thing that I want to talk about is the amount of Roblox updates they're putting out. We've been getting so many Roblox updates recently and it's been bothering me. Every 2 to 3 weeks you'll get an update which includes a Roblox pet, a Roblox item, or maybe like a Roblox house. And that's crazy if you think about it. Like, we're going to spend so much Robux on this game. Just recently we got this Nukong stand which was 60 Robux. We're also getting another Robux pet which is the Gaelic Fate, which can be adopted for 250 Robux. There's been so many other Roblox pets updates such as the Aurora Fox, the Heytay, the Cupid Dragon which is like 1000 Robux. The game is getting more pay to win and it is absolutely ridiculous that they're putting out so many of these pets. There are like 1000 Robux. If you want to make a Mega Neon, you will be paying about 16,000 Robux, which is a huge amount. The second thing that we talk about is the redesigned pets in Adopt Me. If you didn't know, there has been a lot of different versions of the Bat Dragon, which there's of course the regular Bat Dragon, and there's also a Strawberry Shaggy Bat Dragon and a Chocolate Chip Bat Dragon. All of these Bat Dragons, they look very similar, like this Chocolate Chip Bat Dragon over here. It looks very similar to the Strawberry and the other Bat Dragon, and they're basically just redesigns of the pets. There's also the Fairy Bat Dragon, which I did not have, but they're all very similar looking pets. Moreover, these problems are very present as well in other Adopt Me pets, such as the unicorns and the dragons. There's the Flash Unicorn, the Evil Unicorn, the Diamond Unicorn, the Golden Unicorn, and also the regular Unicorn that a lot of people like. And as for dragons, there are many other dragons like the Red Dragon, and the Golden Dragon, the Vampire Dragon, and many more, and they all look very similar, so I hope that Adopt Me can actually release pets that are not like redesigns and recolors, but new and creative designs so that Adopt Me players can see more different unique ideas and not just give us redesigns of other pets. The third problem that I want to talk about is not that serious, but I think that it would be really great if Adopt Me can change this. I only talk about the accessibility of the task when you're on the adoption island map. There's different tasks such as the potty task and also the shower task, which I find really hard to do when you're in the adoption island map. Since there's not a lot of like the fire hose, which there's only 3, one by the playground, another one is I think in front of the grocery store, and then the last one is about near the toy store. So these are the only 3 places where you can do the task, and there's also like the shower task which you have to go to the campsite to do. It's not always open. I think that it would be a great idea if Adopt Me adds like showers and maybe more toilets around the adoption island map, which makes the game more realistic and that it's going to be easier for us to do tasks. Maybe you can add like a shower at the school, hospital, or maybe the beach shop, which I think it is reasonable, and I think this is going to be really great for Adopt Me players to complete the task and not have to go to home every time. The next thing that I want to talk about is something that I think a lot of Adopt Me players can agree on, which is the repetitiveness of the Adopt Me updates recently. We've been getting a lot of events such as the Halloween event, Lunar New Year event, and also the Valentine's update. But these events are getting repetitive as a lot of the minigames requires us to find different stuff around the adoption island map. In the Halloween update, we have to find pumpkins in the neighborhood, and in the Lunar New Year update, we have to find shooting stars. And recently in the Valentine's update, we were to find hearts, which I think that is honestly getting boring that we're doing all of these like games where we have to find stuff and not actually have like mini games that we get in the winter updates and stuff. There's also been a lot of recycled ideas within these updates, such as the vending machine, which I think is also a very boring idea. We're honestly getting tired of it. The next thing is kind of a minor issue, but I find that it is a huge problem when I build, which is a redo button. There's no redo button, but there's only an undo button in Adopt Me. I think that it would be a great idea if Adopt Me can add the redo button so that it's going to be easier for us when we have stuff we want to we do and add inside our build. The last thing that I wish Adobe could add is paths that are actually hard to obtain. An example could be like the basing line which we can get from the lure bait. There's only a 0.1% chance that you could get a basing lion when you do the lure bait, and it's only for 4 hours. Like you can only try to get it every 4 hours in a dummy. So these pets are actually hard to get and they end up having very high value. So I wish that Adobe can actually release more of these pets where it requires you to do some stuff, like maybe like quests, or maybe if you do like task, and that you could get those pets through those ways. And this could actually change the gameplay, as most of the pets that are high value right now cost Robux, and if there's like more free to play pets where you can get it for free and has high value, then I think that more Adobe players are more likely to grind and to try to get out of those pets without spending Robux. Not only is there things that Adobe has to fix, there are also problems within the Adobe community. I'm in the server right now and I want to talk about scamming. So there's been a lot of different scam methods going on within the Adobe community, as a lot of people try to scam people through different methods. So the first method that is very common these days is spin the wheel. If I can find one in the server, then I'll like show it to you. So people usually, they just ask you to give them a pet and then you spin the wheel, and if you could win like something. And even if you don't get anything, they would claim that they would give you the pet back, but they never actually end up giving you your pets back to you. So that's one of the scam first. Another one is how they use alt accounts to try to get overpays. And there's also like scam methods where people try to get you to cross trade, or maybe do like illegal trading through Roblox, or maybe trading your pets to things from another game. So that's very common as well. What they do is they tell you to go first with your pets or maybe like items, and they never actually give you the pet that they have promised you, and they just scam you. Another thing that when you talk about is the hacking going on in the dummy. There's been a lot of hacking activities, as I've seen a lot of people getting hacked through like links and stuff, where they just go into your account and then they steal all of your pets through trading them to their own account. This obviously ruins the gameplay of Adobe players. Like, I think we should spread awareness about this. We could talk about like how we could stop these hackers from hacking into your account through like authentications on Roblox, like the 2FA authentication, and also how you should stop clicking like suspicious links that could potentially hack into your account. The second last thing that I think is quite a problem is the duping incidents that has been happening. If you didn't know, there is a very recent duping incident where the hummingbirds and the golden certificate, not the golden, the pet certificate, they were being duped by Adobe players. Like, they were using like cheat methods to dupe them, and this ruins the value of the pets. The golden, the diamond, and the regular hummingbirds all went down in value after the duping incident. And what happened was Adobe had to make all the hummingbirds and also the certificates untradable so that they can fix the problem. This causes a huge problem in value as the supply increases and the demand decreases, so these pets gotten hard to trade and more people do not want these pets. Which leads me to my last point, which is how people are prioritizing the demand over the value of pets these days. These days, exotic pets are on the rise, such as the Bolini unicorn, the mini pig, and also the field mouse, where it went from 0.3 to 1 flush dragon, which is crazy if you think about it. Like, I feel like these are value manipulation at this point. The old pets, such as the child dragon, the giraffe, and also like lower old pets, such as the monkey king, the bulldog, and also like hyenas and wild boars, they're not gaining as much value and they are using a lot of demand. So the old pets are basically getting replaced by the exotic pets, and I think that this is a huge problem because the values are kind of undisturbed for the exotic pets. And all of these old pets here are just not getting what they used to get in 2020 and 2021. And I feel like that this huge shift in demand and value is ruining the Adobe values. the old pest collectors and the high-tier pest collectors, they are finding more trouble in trading their pets, as a lot of people want exotic pets these days. And this huge trick not only causes the outbreak within these traders, there's also a lot of problem that lies within it, as a lot of these exotic pets, people just try to manipulate them by making them overvalued through gaining their demand through different ways, by overpaying for them or gatekeeping the pets. So this is another problem that I can talk about in a future video about how exotic pets are being manipulated, but that's the main point, that their demand is being over prioritized, and a lot of old pets such as the monkey king, they are not getting the value that they deserve, and they are honestly underrated at this point. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do wish that the Adopt Me community and Adopt Me can recognize these problems and fix it. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya!